Welcome everybody to more Banner Saga 3 here on AP Games. So glad for you to join us here on the channel. So we've just completed a couple of the initial battles here in the game, getting reoriented back to the Banner Saga, and I always love these vistas that and just the way that the landscape kind of does a parallax thing. Anyways, we're going to the gate. To the gate! If it's for a crush of people slowly pile through the gate, squeezing together. The guard captain calls you over as he passes. You have Ruga, or he has Ruga close at hand. I was gonna say, if it's your first time here on the channel, so glad to have you. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Alright, you have my attention for dealing with Ruga. It seems your reputation has some truth to it. King Meinolf has asked for you to personally be his honored guest. Ooh. I've been ordered to escort you to a gathering at the Great Hall, along with this cur. Ruga flashes a sort of grin that makes him so punchable. Oh man, I never even realized that you can do it even... Maybe it's new for Banner Saga 3. Good to see you too, Petrus. A captain now, you've been busy. Petrus restrains himself. You consider the king's surprising orders. What made the king decide to risk opening it up? I can't speak for the king, but if these people had never joined banners with the snake, they'd have found safety a lot sooner. Another of Meinolf's lies, he says. I like how it looks like his nose is broken. I like that. That reminds me, I need to find a gag. Meinolf will speak to you both when we reach the Great Hall. And do me a favor, I've got enough to deal with. Ushering in all these new refugees. I won't let Ruga out of my sights. Good to know. Alright. So yes, continuing on with the Banner Saga. One of the best indie sagas, one of the best indie trilogies that I've ever played. And I really think that they've done a very good job from what I've seen so far. The animations are clean and beautiful, the music is fantastic, and the game is as dour as ever. Look at how many people there are already, says Alette. There's about to be a whole lot more. I don't care for how many looks we're getting, says Hakon. We've got a nice big Varl here. The fields between the outer and inner walls are brimming with different people and clans. All stare at the masses. A pair of curious children run to you in awe. Can I ride the horse, people? Gasps a young boy. His mother grabs him by the arms. Blurting apologies, a man with a short banner of his own approaches. Excuse my wife and son, he says. There isn't anyone in Arbering who hasn't heard of you. We're a small clan. He continues, of strong men and smart women. Give us the honor of joining our banner to yours. Oddleaf gives you an uncertain shrug. Any allies are welcome in these times. Keep your head down, trying to avoid a scene. Any allies are welcome. The man claps you on the shoulder, and many other clans promise to sew their banner to yours as you travel towards the Great Hall. 100 clansmen, 10 fighters, 50 supplies, -7 supplies. Alright. Well, we've got a pretty, we don't have that many clansmen. We've got a lot of fighters in Varl, though, which I guess is good. Barter thrives in the shadow of a catastrophe as people haggle their treasured family heirlooms for a handful of grain. Between robbery and theft, it's been a real problem, Petrus tells you. Eventually we gave up patrolling the lower rings, every man for himself. You pass more than a few reminders of better times. Though gossip is traded freely, most items are outrageously expensive. We may as well browse, because we do need some good items here. Ooh. Oh, hold on. +3 all talents, +1 strength attack, +1 break. +2 break talents, 30% crit chance, +1 range distance. +2 aggro, +2 armor, +2 strength on rest. 2 strength, 25% crit chance, or... This aggro and armor could be good. Let's go with the Tool of Skildings, a poorly designed jeweler's hammer makes for a brilliant, unexpected addition to a fighter's arsenal. Let's do that. Supplies. 1 renown gets 2 supplies. I have a feeling that we'll get some more supplies, so I'm good. I just have a feeling. I don't know. Like if the king meets with us or something like that, maybe we can petition him for a little bit of supplies. Keep your eyes open, says Rook. Some of these people were ready to kill us just hours ago. Very true. Very true indeed. time is not really progressing. So, a little time bar there in the upper center. Thought you'd get away with this. And slurs nearby. We demand justice. He bleats in the face of confused horseborn. Ahead, more horseborn rear up at spear point. Canary and her companions thrust weapons and words back at their accusers, unintimidated. I knew this would be trouble. Petrus's guard tried to separate the horseborn and clansmen, only managed to make things worse. Catch Ruga chuckling under his breath. Justice for Toliard turns into a chant, spreading until it infects a great mass of people. The horseborn came with you. You're protecting murderers, someone attacks, and others follow. Alright, well, it's battle time. Alright, so Oddleaf is injured. What does she have for... Let's take that out of her arsenal. Let's take her out. Okay, we could use... I think we really could use a new tank. Another tank. So let's get... what is Gris? Gris has battering ram. I don't like that. Gunnulf has... I think he's got... Yeah, he's got his whirlwind ability. And sundering impact. So I think that we're going to go with Gunnulf. Here for our third tank. And let's have him... So... Let's have Hakon up. This looks pretty good, actually. Let's have Rook in the back. I think that's the only other thing. That looks okay. +1 ranged distance. You've got +2 range distance, knockback. I'd rather have you have this, so that way your armor's not getting reduced. +1 all talents. You know, what does Rook have? Strength resist, break. Okay, minus aggro. Gunnulf, what does Gunnulf have? Knockback and plus strength. Let's give him that. Okay, and then we've got a little bit... we don't have enough to promote you. Or you. Just enough to promote Eggle. So 8 to 9 is what... Or we can do Gunnulf. We don't really use Gunnulf that much. Although he does have 4 points. Let's go ahead and do that for his existing points. Let's make sure everybody else is actually using there. Yes, okay. And then... Yeah, let's do Eggle. Let's get him. Alright, hunker down, resist armor damage, or regen armor. Resist strength damage. Hit, puncture, avoid armor attacks. I think I'd rather... Let's go with resist. Let's resist armor attack, or potentially resist armor attacks. It's a little bit of a risk, but I think it'll do. I like this pretty well. She can set traps, he can move into position. Maybe do... Let's do that, actually. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go for it, guys. Let's go for it. You will not catch us unawares. Ooh. Okay. The crowd looks riled up. Kill the rabble-rousers in blue, and the rest may flee. Okay, so if we kill this guy and this guy, then the rest of them will go away. Is what Eggle's saying. Okay. So, Nid there. Let's put Gunnulf on the outside. Hakon here. Let's do like that. Alright, Nid. Let's just do a minor slag and burn. Just a regular one. Kind of force them to rethink their formation a little bit. And I'm thinking that we don't have to really move too far. Let them come to us. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Archer. I say we just let them come to us. I know it's kind of boring, but... Alright, so he's hunkering down, doing some armor. There, and she can be attacked by this guy. Oh, we got some horseborn down over here in the background. Alright. Yeah, I do like all the artwork that they put into all these. This guy's just chilling. These two are... Looks like this guy's flirting with his wife or something like that, and she's like, I'm having none of it. Some little sheep there. Alright. Anyways. Rook. So we put Rook out there. Put him there. This guy cannot reach him other than doing a run through. So let's do it. Alright. So I'm taking out the archer because that means they have no more ranged capabilities. Abilities, slag and burn. Once again, let's double up on it. This guy will take a little bit of damage from the explosion. Nice little wall there. Okay. Let's just move Hakon through. He'll take one armor damage, one strength damage. Or we can, let's just move him here, actually. I know this, oh, hold on. Do we want to move anybody's turn order? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Eggel's coming up. We'll put him right there in the middle. And we'll just do a brief stone wall. Just a little one on them. Good stuff. Yep. Okay. That's alright. I was kind of counting on that. Move our shield wall up together. Do an attack here. And let's just make this guy really weak. So he's not going to be able to do any strength damage against us. Okay, good stuff. Next up is Blondie. Alright. Move you up. Have you... Let's do poison. Oh, we can't do poison tip, can we? Regular attack then on this guy. Let's just do regular damage. That makes him pretty weak. Ooh. Okay. So we do a big armor break on this guy. Yeah. Okay, so this guy's really weak. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring Rook over here and weaken this guy's armor. By a ton. 10 armor gone. So what this means, we'll bring Hakon over this way to take out this guy. Nid. He's up next. This guy, blue guy in the middle. Alright, this guy. Yep. So we're taking out this guy's armor. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to eliminate this blue guy, and then whenever I need to, I can do a nice big attack on this guy, take him out, and then everybody else will flee. So, moving out. He's gone. Good stuff. Alright, Eggle. Eggle. Let's have you do an axe storm on this guy. Nice. Nice. Excellent. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. Alright. So if I do Tempest, three adjacent enemies going clockwise from the target. So I can go... So I want to do 2 adjacent enemies. I want to do these 2. Although I'm not going to do a whole lot of damage because I'm at the same strength as their armor. It's not great. Sundering Impact. Strength damage plus 1 break to target plus break 1 break added to heavy. Alright. Do a little bit of spread out damage against these guys, who are probably the most dangerous. Alright. This guy's first. Canary, let's do... Pin. Deal strength damage, reduces target's movement. Poison tips. So if you move away, then do poison tips. 1 damage minus another 1. Oh boy. Nid is hurting pretty bad. Abilities. Mark prey has to be directly near the enemy to mark them. Okay, so we're going to move here. Going to mark prey. He's gone. Alright, Nid is in rough shape. Move her here. Break this guy's armor. Alright. Going after Rook. That's fine. Next up is this guy. Okay, he can't kill her, I don't think. Alright, Hakon. Get in here and let's take out this guy. Plus willpower to some allies. So they're all going after Rook now. Eggle can't really do anything, so let's have him weaken this guy's armor so that whenever we need to get out of this fight, we can take him out. Nid, you're in rough shape. Okay. Alright, so we're going to protect Nid this way by bringing over Gunnulf and having him kill off this Cragsman. going after Eggle. That's fine. Canary, move back one. Regular attack on this guy, and it's pillage time. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and Rook will get the final hit. There we go. No injuries, which is just what we want to see. We got max amount of renown as well, although killing these, Alright, Canary, usually charismatic leader of large horseborn tribe, wears a deep scowl. Why men attack? Why so much shout? Everyone thinks you're horseborn, pillaged Tolier. That's important, Canary. Is it true? City to east? Yes. Kill many men, take many things, you need more. Leaf's mouth opens but finds no words. You admit it. You plundered Tolier and killed the people there. Many food, many weapons bring to you, you eat, you take. Wow. You slaughtered them and gave their things to us. Canary looks from Oddleaf to you, puzzled, then back to Oddleaf. Her front hooves pound the dirt as she gestures into the air. You kill at walls, you kill on road, man, horseborn, every. She doesn't get the difference. Apparently not. They must have done something this before we even met them. How are we going to explain this away? There's nothing to explain. We either defend them or we don't. Canary? We'll protect you, but you must do exactly as I say from now on. You killed innocent women and children. I can't be responsible for that. You are on your own. Canary is too valuable. We're going to protect you. She trots nervously in place, then exhales through her nose and frowns. We listen for now, but we are not pets. I have to hope this is all going to be worth the trouble, Oddleaf. Me too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Guys, this guy... This could be bad. Oh man. That's kind of rough. But the thing is, see, from my perspective, it's like, yes, they did it, but you can't hold us responsible because that's something that they did before we met with them. Now, as far as like consorting with them, sure. I guess that's kind of, you know, not good. But let's be real. Most of these people that are in this village, in this city, have probably done some terrible, terrible things to survive. So it's not like they are without blame. So, let he who is without blame cast the first stone. In other words, don't be judging, alright? If there's justice to be had, somebody will give it to him. Another big Varl right there with a long spear. That's probably like a 20-foot long spear. In the crowds, you notice a new Varl who just entered the gates. Hakon has gone off to meet them and eventually catch up. Fasalt! Nice! Oh man, he looks pretty rough. I didn't realize that these tips were cloth. Eventually, we cross paths with Bolverk and his ravens at the old ford. You remember Bolverk? The Berserker are hard to forget. I thought I did some hard marches on our day, but not like this. Bolverk went his own way. Lucky we arrived when we did. I wasn't sure Arbrang would still be here or where you went. Have they treated you well since we parted, Hakon? Well enough, all things considered. Fasalt gives you a cold stare. Don't think I've forgotten why Einertoft fell, little one. Or forgiven. The bridge had to be destroyed for what it's worth. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it, Fasalt. I'll be glad to watch you fall to the dredge in person, returning the favor. Wow. Where's your tamed one-armed Varl anyway? Fasalt, you got some salty words there. Gone to the north into the darkness. Juno and Avent claim they can solve this. Is that so? Makes you wonder who started the trouble in the first place. Grofheim is gone, Arnatoft gone, Yorunder gone. The dredge, on the other hand, Bolverk said he ran across Eyeless near Bindle, and Bellower is probably on his way here right now. We defeated Bellower at Borsgard. I saw it myself, says Hakon. Bellower doesn't die. And what of the others, like Walker or Seath? We don't know where they went. Is Ubin around here to write things down, at least? He decided to go south to Horseborn lands. Of course he did. I guess we're the last Varl, Hakon. Let us bring ruin to the dredge like the old days. Of our bones the hills. Hakon breaks into a wide grin, clasping forearms with Fasalt, a strange gladness about them. Of our bones the hills, he returns. Interesting. I wonder what that phrase means. Of our bones the hills. +7 Varl, and it seems that we maybe have Fasalt on our team now, which would be kind of cool. He's a good tank. Nice little cinematic strutting through town. Strange. It's kind of funny. It's been I was gonna say it's been a long time since we've seen just like since I've played a game where they just intentionally allow the game to kind of stretch. The path crossing the field to the outer gate to the inner black rock is longer than it looks, but you walk through dense, smoky streets, escalating towards the rise in a black plateau. Ruga shuffles behind the guards, carries chains. He is unusually silent, but now he speaks softly near. Careful, hunter. Looks like trouble ahead. It is trouble. A few yards ahead, you spy one of Petrus's guards, face down, an arrow in his head. Petrus curses angrily, runs ahead just as armed men appear from the crowds, surrounding him and attack his guards. It would be a tragedy if something happened to him. Ruga taunts. Join Petrus. Stay ready and close to Ruga. Stand aside. We're going to join Petrus. We can't let a good man die. Killers emerge from a well-staged trap to plunge arrows and axe heads into more guards. An ambush, shouts Petrus. Alright, guys. Well, I think we got a pretty good squad here. So let's, if we promote Canary, she'll get, okay, promote Canary. Hack on. Man, Nid. Like, I want to promote you, but you're so fragile. Which maybe is the reason why we should promote her. So let's go ahead and do it. She's a pretty strong character. Hold on. Puncture. Void strength attacks. Bonus hit chance. You know, that's pretty good. I think this is good for archers who generally have a low strength attack. I think that's what that means. So, increased chance to hit. Let's just go with the initial and then continue to improve that willpower. And then we've got 5 more, which I think means that we can promote, yeah. So we can increase your break attack. Yes. Very good. All right. Ready for battle? I think we are. Let's go for it. Sparks on. Let's do this. Whoa. Freaking out there a little bit. Sorry about that. Oh, come on. Hold on. There we go. Alright. So we've got Petrus here on our team, and he is in our order as well. Ooh, reinforcements. Petrus calls one of his men to back him up. Neat. Very interesting. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies. Okay. Nid here. You nid here. Hack on. Gun elf. Rook can always do his little run through thing. And so we've got Canary here on the edge. Bird of prey, fire arrows are greater range with a 100% chance to hit. Ooh, wow. Okay, so let's... He's not going yet. He's the next one to go. Oh, that's a lot of... Alright, let's hit their, let's hit their archer. It's only gonna do 1 damage though, isn't it? That's not great. Alright, let's do this instead. Slag and burn. Break up their formation. Do a little damage to this guy. Ooh. Nice. Alright, so he's going after Petrus. Okay. Hack on. Now let's move Hack on up. Doing nice. Let's just set him to 1 strength. So this guy's almost gone already. Alright. Armored up and did a little damage to me. Max Storm has a range of 1, 3, 4 tiles out, so if I put him here, he can hit the archer. Excellent. Boom. Nice. That's fine. That's okay with me. Gun Elf, step right up. Let's just do a regular attack. We'll save your willpower for now. This guy's kind of out on the edge. Okay, so this guy is next. Move him here. Ah. Okay, so we're going to move her across the field. And then pin. We cannot pin. I'm assuming we can't do poison tip either. No. Let's do a regular basic attack. Do I want to use all of her willpower already? Yeah, I do, actually. Because doing that will... Oh, critted, too. Yeah, so, took out a lot of her armor. That's okay. This guy's next. Rook, let's move you here, and let's get this Spearman's armor to 0. Yeah, that's good. No armor left. Good stuff. Alright, Eggle, you're fine. Petrus! Bloody Flail, run through. Armor up. Just have you do an armor attack on this guy. That's fine. Ooh! You look like you used some help! Thanks, old man. Goodmunder! Oh yeah, Goodmunder! Alright, Goodmunder. Goodmunder, whatever. Stonewall or Bloody Flail. Nice. Very good, Goodmunder. Alright, Nid. Next up is this guy. Got him covered. After that is this guy. Yeah, so... let's take out the Spearman. He's weak. Getting in another kill. Oh, wow. He used a lot of his willpower there. Okay. Alright, this guy can go down anytime. This guy's really the most dangerous, so let's go ahead and move Hakon over here. Use him to take this guy out. +2 renown. Some willpower back. Alright, so these two are hunkering down right here. Eggle. Let's just make this guy really weak. So they basically can't do anything. Gun Elf. Sure. Gun Elf, get the kill. And now we've got two very weak enemies, both hammering on Eggle, which we can deal with. Wow. Oh, it's because he's doing Stonewall. Alright. Take out this guy, and then we're in pillage mode. Good stuff. Rook. Move here. Mark prey. Max level. Boom. Look at that combo attack, boys and girls. Goodmunder, thanks for kicking in. Your renown grows. Good stuff. Plus 10 renown. Lots of battles here at the start, guys. Lots of battles indeed. I like it. I like it a lot. More battles. Ooh. Character going crazy. Not sure what's happening. Alright, come on. Come on now. Funny face. Petrus rallies his men with tremendous skill. You quickly repel the ambush. With his help, wiping his blade clean of blood, Petrus leans into Ruga hard with fists and feet until the man is curled in a quivering ball on the ground. The thrashing ends when Petrus is satisfied and the fighter who joined you paces nearby. It's been a hard road. I wasn't willing to watch good men go down like that. I'm Gudmundur. Lots of us here from Bindle. Yeah, I remember you. I was captain there myself. He glances at the banner, trampled and bloody, and notices yours. Though I'll admit, we could be doing a lot better. You take a hint. Fight like you did there, and you're welcome to join us. I swear, Gudmundur replies. He gathers his tattered banner and sends word to his people. 360 clansmen! Oh wow, a lot of fighters too. 72 supplies, morale improved. Good! Petrus and Gudmundur chat as you continue to the Great Hall. Kindred spirits. Well, we got a morale improve. That's handy. I like that. I'm not sure what is going on with my character. It's going all crazy. Nope. Even that doesn't... Alright. Looks like an awful lot of stairs, says Rook. And no doubt why Mine Elf feels safe watching from above. It is quite the towering pillar of black. I don't know, is it basalt or something like that? Quite a lot. Alright, so we basically have... we got 360 clansmen from that. You approach the black stone walls. Deep at the center of Arborang, Petrus instructs you to head up the stairs while he hauls Ruga away. Alette huffs when she learns she can't join you. I guess only the important people are invited, she says. I'll try to find a place for the rest of us. Where do you think is best? As far as possible near the Great Hall. As far in as possible near the Great Hall. Near the back gates in case we're needed quickly. You know what? I trust your judgment. Oddleaf? I'll do what I can, says Oddleaf. But up on top of that hill is where we ought to be. Maybe if you had the king's ear, she suggests. I see. Interesting. Outer gate, inner gate, and then the black wall. Black rock plateau casts an indigo shadow over you like a storm cloud as you climb the steps. The view shifts from verdant green hills into a morbid panorama of carnage and darkness. Eventually you come to stand with rich and powerful men with long names and banners called before King Meinolf as you were. Hakon is here, as well as Canary, both given a wide berth. From where you stand at the back of his enormous hall, King Meinolf looks small and withered upon the throne. He speaks slowly as if stepping carefully through cobwebs of old memories. You can only hear bits and pieces of changes of heart and protecting the weak. Eventually you give up, trying to make out the words. Suddenly the hall goes silent. Everyone has turned to stare at you. The king beckons and you approach. Wow. Oh, there's Ludin. Of course. Prince Ludin, son of King Meinolf. With this, the king sends the crowds away and takes you aside privately. You are to be thanked in person for bringing my son home to me. Can we see him? No? That's an interesting looking fellow right there. Now I'm afraid I must selfishly beg a favor of you. The road between Borsgard and Arborang is long, especially shared with a man like Ruga. Tell me, how did you fare in his company? I would have left Ruga and Borsgard if I could. We did not agree on much. He tried to kill... He tried to kill me. You're not the first, says Meinolf. Yet somehow it commands the loyalty of many. Maybe it says something about the hearts of men. I suspect you already know this, but the man has poisoned me. Ooh, bum bum bum. He did it when we met in good faith to negotiate peace. My menders have been unable to find a cure. Ruga and I have something of a long and miserable history. No doubt he means to watch me wither on the throne. But perhaps you've seen his weakness. Something which you can coax the antidote from him. What is going on? Not sure what happened there. For some reason or other, it's freaking out a little bit. Okay, convince him on my behalf. My clansmen have many needs. The king leans back and studies you with narrow eyes. I can respect one who puts their clansmen first. What would you ask? Short on food and supplies, we need protection. More men who can hold a sword. We need safe passage to rest in our brain. A safe place to rest. Space could be made here atop the Black Rock Plateau. To the other families may not like it, but they'll make do. My king, says Petrus. Our friend Rook has agreed to speak with Ruga, and Petrus to follow our guest's orders. You're now his to command as he needs. Oh, nice. Got ourselves another compatriot. See if this gets resolved as soon as possible. Plus 35 renown. Nice. I'll use that. I'll use that indeed. Alright, let's see what options are available to us. Alright, talk with Oddleaf. Minus 12 supplies. Morale improved. We got Oddleaf and Petrus. Heroes, rest, and market. Alright, let's do some talking first. You're back. So what was that all about? What did the king have to say? Something about putting aside our differences. He wants me to try to wring an antidote out of Ruga. Meinolf's dying. Everyone's been let into the city under his protection. I wonder if I'd change my mind like that if I knew the end was near. Is it not? Shut up, you know what I mean. How are you feeling about all this? All this, care to narrow it down. She smiles politely, waiting for your question. What would you do? What should we do about Ruga? I wish he just didn't exist. Yeah. He's caused a lot of trouble for us. You know, he's not going to just hand over Rakir, not without a high price anyways. He's gambling with people's lives for his own benefit. Why do people like him always seem to prosper? Rule comes to those who have deep desire to rule. You mean madmen. You spend so much time and effort trying to do the right thing, and here comes Ruga. He may as well be stabbing children as he goes, and people love him for it. But anyway, what can we do? Threats and beatings don't seem to work. The man can take a punch, I'll give him that. Can't kill him yet either, for Meinolf's sake. What does he even want? The throne? What's the point of ruling Arborang for a couple days before the darkness takes it back? Let's change the subject. What would you do in Meinolf's position? It's a rough one, you know me, I want everyone to live. I'm just glad the Varl are on our side. I'm not the king, but there's not much else to say about it. What's the deal with the Horseborn? You're going to pretend like there's nothing up with you. I heard you giggle the first time you saw one. I don't giggle, she says. Just don't repeat this. Promise? I promise. When I was a girl, I remember my father showing me pictures of horses. They looked amazing. I wanted one so bad. He told me they were all killed, totally wiped out. Do you know this story? Legend says the Loom Mother made horses. Another god created the Horseborn from them. But there was a time when both Horseborn and horses existed. They'd see people use horses for farming and carrying goods and wouldn't know how to react. Was it slavery? Were horses like children to them, or some living reminder that they're just dumb beasts? You could say the same ask the same about Varl. Varl looked pretty different from Yox. No debate how the Horseborn were made. Anyways, rather than let anyone own horses, the stories say the Horseborn went crazy and slaughtered them all. Fought the humans a bit, but eventually retreated far south. They say the Horseborn felt such shame about the massacre they never returned. Up to the moment I saw one, I was never even sure Horseborn really existed. They're real and they're beautiful, and they're causing all kinds of problems for us. Yes, they are. Tell me about it. Alright, we better get back to camp. I suppose we should. How are you holding up? You ever get tired of doing the right thing? You have no idea. I have some idea, she says. Just remember you've always got a shoulder here. Don't try and catch this all on your own, she says. Morale improved. Yes! Morale improved is excellent. Alright, let's talk with Petrus then. See if we can have a good result with him. We've not had time for proper introductions, he says. I didn't even know it'd be necessary or comfortable with the king's orders. It's not a matter of comfort. I was given as much warning as you were. That is to say, none. But if these are the king's orders, I will follow them. Is there anything you wish to know? How'd you become guard? Or captain? I won't bore you with the details. I was an orphan. When I was young and impetuous, I overthrew the vicious bastards that were selling children in the slums. I did it without killing a man. Meinolf made me an honor guard. A year later, after an attempted coup, I became captain. You may have a guess of who incited that coup. Fast rise to power. Power only means you have the luxury of putting your own needs last. That is very true. What can you provide? Several hundred trained fighters, weapons and armor, and access to the king should you need it. Several hundred fighters in a city of several 100,000. We're lucky for that. Look at Frostfeller or Borsgard. The wealthy buy control. Any upset of balance, and the wealthy families hack each other to pieces over it, innocent people get caught in the fray. The king is trying to change that in Arborang, but it's slow going. Tradition dies hard. And in my experience, many would prefer to hack each other to pieces in the first place. Why did Mine Elf put me in charge? I'm an outsider. It would be above my position to assume, but, in my opinion, you answered the question yourself. The king knows the other clans in Arborang too well, I think. Schemes and secret plots flourish in a city like this, but your banner speaks for you. Who better than an indebted outsider to handle the other outsiders? So you can expect me to do as he says and take the blame if things go wrong too. That's one way to look at it. Aren't the wealthy families in Arborang going to be upset about this? Without a doubt. Alright, you probably have things to do. As you say, my men were spread thin already. I'm more worried about the clans than the dredge. May I offer some advice? Please do. Rely on me to understand this city. Sometimes men who come from the countryside see things as a straight path, but Arborang is a circle. If you try to change direction suddenly, you risk being flung over a cliff. We are dangerously close to a steep drop. I appreciate your counsel. Thank you. If you need me, I'll be nearby. Morale improved again! Yes! Oh, this is excellent, guys. We're doing great. I'm doing great on these discussions. Alright, so our morale is normal, I guess. Alright, so we've got the same vista. We can see the darkness there in the distance, creeping over the hills and the mountains. Alright, so we've got Market, Rest, and Petrus, as well as Heroes. We've got 60 Renown. So let's go to the Market. Let's see what we can get. Betrayal. -2 armor, +2 strength. 30 crit chance, Warrior's Beret. Move through allies, never deflected. +50% crit chance, +2 aggro, +2 all talents. Wow! Little Fang. Bonus strength damage when stationary, +2 strength attack, +10 crit. Okay, so that's an archer thing. Bonus strength damage when stationary. So that's a good archer ability. +1 armor to adjacent allies itself. 1 will per turn, +3 will talents. Okay. 2 strength and crit chance. This is a level... Oh, okay. So this is a level 14 item, though. I like this. +2 strength attacks. Bonus damage when stationary. Let's go ahead and do that. +1 armor to adjacent allies itself. And then let's do this as... no, I can't. I'm not feeling that just yet. Let's get a little bit of supplies. And then let's go to our heroes and do... Somebody needs an upgrade. Click on unit. Yeah, I know. Okay, so this goes... Oh, shoot. So we need to promote Nid in order to make use of this new item that we got. So Nid. Let's get you. Bloodletter, strength. 1 point of strength damage over time on hit. Will on kill. Plus strength minus armor. Plus damage with no adjacent allies. That actually could be pretty good. Last standing is armor. Unbent. Strength and armor. Less aggro plus move. Plus move plus damage. I don't know. I might go with this. Less aggro and plus move. Simply so that if she needs to reposition, she can reposition very quickly, and she's less likely to be hit. I like that. So let's do that. She's got 2 points available. So we could do additional hit. You've already maxed out there. Or, I think that we're just going to put these last 2 points into willpower. Alright, we've got 21 more. So that means Nid can take this. Excellent. Let's go with Hakon. Let's promote Hakon. Go. He's got 2 more ability points. So we can go with Rook. Very good there. Able to resist strength damage or crit chance. Avoid killing blow. Avoid strength, puncture, or avoid armor attacks. I think let's just build up your resistance. I think that's pretty good. Okay, well that looks like a good place for us to stop off. Next time, we'll continue on with talking to Petrus at the Great Hall, and we'll see where it goes from there. So, if it's your first time here on the channel, so glad to have you. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. For those of you that keep coming back time and again, thank you so much. Be sure to check out some of the other series on the channel. There's lots of good content here, guys. Put out a video. I try to put out a video every day, so if you're into Let's Plays and stuff like that, this is the place for you. So, thanks again, and we'll see you again soon here on AP Games.